We're not looking at my desk right now, which I'm sitting in front of. So here's Tiggs. And then here's Llama. I have to come up with a name for the llama. Llama llama. Llama llama. It's yellow and blue with a little bit of green. Llama. Hi! Ooh. Happy Easter. It's Easter Sunday. And it's supposed to be a filming day. It will be a filming day, despite the fact that it's now noon and I haven't done any filming. But I have some excuses. First and foremost, as you can see by the title, the apartment is now empty. So yeah, I didn't do any filming because my brother was heading in and out, packing his car. He's heading off to visit some friends before he heads off for work. He's excited. He's trying to act not too excited, but he was like, man, it's kind of hard. And I was like, I understand that, I understand that. And the llama is a gift from him, along with what he called its worshippers, which is these chocolate bunnies. So I was like, also he ate all his Ferrero Rocher last night. So I was like, did you find them? And he was like, yeah, I ate them all. And I was like, okay, cool, cool. So instead of doing some filming, I got some other stuff I needed to get done. I mentioned like book and page is already uploaded, and I did my laundry as well already. So it's not like I haven't been getting things done. I've also been doing some reading, because I've got a really interesting, two really interesting texts that I have going that are a lot more academic, non-fiction based. Like where they're taking a look at a phenomenon, or in this case a phenomenon, in the other case a text, and sort of critiquing it and trying to unearth where we get our common understanding of these things. This one is called Ghostland, and it's a discussion of a lot of the haunted places in the US. And it's a critique not so much of the idea of ghosts as trying to understand where they might come from. And it's a critique of a lot of the historical stories. For example, I read today the chapter on the Winchester Manor, which, if you go back through history, no, she wasn't a crazy lady who thought if she stopped building the house, the spirits of all those killed by the Winchester rifle would get her and she'd die. Like, that's not the truth of the matter. And then it's, well, a question of, well, how do we get these stories? How do we create these ghosts in so much as we create the stories surrounding them? How do we get the story of the mad woman Winchester? Well, you are seeing a single woman. She was a widow at that point. I think widow is a female and widower a male. So she was a widow. She was rich. This is in the time of the Depression. So there's a lot of people that probably started these stories because of all of those reasons. This rich woman who was trying to design her own house. So obviously madness, right? And it's a fascinating discussion of it. The other one I've been working through, I showed you earlier, and that is Arthur and the Kings of Britain, which is a critique, well, a critique, less of a critique of the history of the Kings of Britain by Geoffrey of Monmouth, as an attempt to understand whether or not there is some historic elements and where those could be. So again, an absolutely fascinating one, but I'm kind of sitting here like, I think I might miss school a little bit if these are the things that are holding my attention. Like, I've got all these fiction books here, right? Got all these fiction books. That's not even all of them. I've got the other one that I started reading. There we go. No, I want to read about the stories that create ghosts and Geoffrey of Monmouth. Okay. As you can tell, I'm kind of rambling simply because I'm a little bit like, I don't know what to do with myself right now. I should have lunch. I'm definitely gonna have some lunch before I get to book and page filming. But it's just so weird to know that the apartment is just me and the cat now. Like, that's just a thing that's happening. I don't know what to do with myself all of a sudden. I should just stick with my plan, to just have lunch, do some book and page filming. That's easy enough to do. That is super easy to do. Eat some chocolate. Take breaks in between filming. Yeah, I can do this. Apparently do some more reading. Because I ate through like 3 chapters of this morning, so. Okay. It's been so long since I've had space like this to myself. Okay. Gotta think of a name for my llama, and yeah. Convinced myself to make my bed after I washed the laundry, so that's good. I need to stop rambling before this just goes off the rails any further than it already has. I'm gonna go eat. I will talk to you tomorrow. Happy Easter. Llama.